Howdy gang. I'm really excited to actually get through this content I want to share with you today. It come off the back of, I did a live interview with Maria Cocciolone in ABIC group. So if you haven't checked that out, please jump over to the group and have a little look-see. I was just presenting on different downturn strategies, but it's come up more and more around, everyone knows I don't call memberships, but I want to spend today's session with you just getting you to understand the climate at the moment and the thirst for that style of treatment planning and service planning. And I'll give you some insight as to why because some of you might be going, we're in a downturn, man. Who the hell's going to commit to a 12-month treatment plan? Or, I can't even get my clients to come every 6 weeks or whatever it is that's going through your head right now. But I want to spin a different flavor on it because I don't think people are really understanding the opportunity that they've got here to get clients committed, even when there might be some budget or time frame limitations that they're experiencing at the moment. And I think that now more than ever, the customized treatment plans, customized service plans, or subscription style treatment planning, subscription style, is actually more of a help than a hindrance right now with clients that might be experiencing budget challenges. And here's my thoughts on it. So the reason why your clients are mostly being affected by cost of living is because the obvious part is that their lives are costing more, right? Avocados are costing more, red meat's costing more, the bills have all gone up. If they've got mortgages, they've all gone up. Everyone's in a bit of a scramble to either adjust their lifestyle or to understand really what that means for them in terms of their disposable income and what they've got to spend and what they don't have to spend, right? So when we think about subscription style service and treatment planning, the essence of that is around weekly installments. So it allows your clients to make weekly payments towards their future treatment and service, right? Now, when you think about that from a budget perspective, I think the biggest challenge that we've got is that we've got clients, if your client is still seeing you, they see what you do as important, right? There is a level of understanding of value there. What they're struggling with is the adjustment in their budgets and their lifestyle to make sure that they can honour that commitment when it comes up. So for example, let's say your clients get paid fortnightly and let's say your appointment falls on a non-pay week, right? What is happening is that the client gets to that week and goes, holy shit, I don't have my $300 to $400 to attend my skin or my hair appointment. I'm going to either cancel that or I'm going to move it to 3 weeks' time to a pay week, right? Now, if that client was on a weekly installment that enabled you to chunk that payment down into smaller bite-sized pieces, it's much more likely that they're going to be able to honour that appointment because they've already paid for it. They're not scratching around looking for the $300 to $400 all at once when they're struggling to understand their own budgets and cash flow and, and all of that sort of thing, their financial management. So even though you might be thinking, well, no one's going to commit to a 6 or a 12-month subscription style plan now. In fact, now more than ever they will, because they need options. They need easier, more budget-friendly options to enable them to protect their commitment to you. And the weekly installment is a very user-friendly, budget-conscious way of making that easy for them, right? So if you are a salon or a clinic that right now does not have this structure set up in place and you're experiencing really high levels of disengagement, cancellation, drop-off, clients stretching out appointments, all of those things, you may want to look at the subscription style treatment and service planning Not from a, like, obviously there's recurring revenue, which is bonus for the business, but really the primary motivation for that is to respond to the challenges that the clients are experiencing right here and right now around their cost of living and adjusting to budgets and what might be going on for them. And you're just basically providing them with a solution that's going to make things, you know, a million times easier for them if they're able to pay in installments rather than find that lump sum to put towards their service or treatment all at once, right? So it's not a commitment thing right now. You will get the commitment if you present this in a way that is going to make the client's life easier. And my belief and what I'm seeing for the clinics that are doing incredibly well around their subscription style treatment and service planning is the clients are opting in because it's much easier to manage to pay in weekly installments. Okay, so it's just, you know, in times like these, you really need to look at the way that you're doing business, you know, and you need to adjust that to make sure that the business is doing what it needs to do to respond to the needs of the client as at all times. That should always be the priority.